Hey there, it's Jenny from Southern Savers. Let's talk gift ideas for girls 14 to 18. This is a tricky group because it's a group that's getting very into brand names, very into trends and what others are thinking. So I would actually recommend that you stay away from some of the high-end fashion and the high-end names for a few reasons. One, they're incredibly expensive. Two, odds are you're not gonna buy the right thing. So let's start with fashion first. And where I want to point you is to Sense of Style. So Sense of Style is my go-to for trendy, but not necessarily name brand items. Everything that they sell is incredibly affordable with scarves that are $7 to $10 and accessories that start at $5. It's always free shipping. So to start there, you could get a number of things for whoever's on your list in this age range and really not ever break the budget. But the fun part here, you can also get a gift card if you wanted to go that route and then let them do their shopping. That's probably the safe route when it comes to clothing and accessories for this group, unless you really, really know them and you know what they like and you know their colors. But that's number one, because clothing and jewelry makes any girl happy. It's definitely gonna make this age range happy too. So number two is crafting. And with crafting, it's one of those kind of girls of all ages, but we want to get a little bit more advanced with our crafting. So this is where I would point you to Ann Williams Group. And the Ann Williams Group makes a monthly craft box for tweens and teens. And you can kind of pick what your range is. You can pick how many months you want to get the monthly craft box. You can do it just once, or you could get them 3 months of a monthly craft box. Pricing wise, it's as low as $19.95 a month, depending on how many months you grab. So this is just an example of some of the things that come in a box. Everything you need to make the crafts are in the box. So this one is really, really cute. 3 different yarn bowls. It comes with the molds, it comes with the glue, and all they need to do is just piece their bowls together. They end up being the perfect size to put on your nightstand, to put your jewelry in, to stick your keys in. They're really, really cute. These are 2 adorable little giraffes, kind of the same thing. You could put your bracelets on them or your watch on them. They could just sit on your nightstand, but they're things that they get to make just using some yarn and glue. It's very simple in the sense of it doesn't need anything else. Everything to make the craft is in the box, including all the directions. But in the end, they look trendy and they look very fun for this age group. And they don't really end up looking super young. I have no doubt that everything that comes in the box, they're gonna end up loving. So price point here, about $20 a month, depending on how many months out you get the Ann Williams Group Craft Box. It's a monthly subscription, but you can get just 1 month if you want to. Another option is to go with a planner, journal, lots of things in that category, but this one in particular I love. This is from Mary Square, and it's Mary Square's Life Planner. Its retail price is about $30, but you will find it on sale, so just kind of watch for deals. The thing I love about this planner is that, honestly, I want this for me, and I know I'm not 14 to 18 anymore, but I am the kind of person where when I pick up a planner, I will use it for 3 or 4 weeks and then I put it down and I don't pick it back up for another month or it gets misplaced. So this one's really awesome because there are no dates. You plug in the dates of the week as you use it. So if I pick it up and I use it this week and then I take some weeks off, I haven't actually lost any value in my planner, which to me is awesome, versus having a monthly planner where I used it maybe half the year and didn't use it the other half. I can't go back and reuse those months I missed. So this is Mary Square. A heads up, just so you know what you're getting. I like this feature, some of you may not, but Mary Square is a Christian company. So all throughout, you'll find Bible verses, you'll find encouraging quotes on different pages. So just looking for another one for you. Lots of checklists week by week. Let's see. As we get back to the beginning of a month, though, they have different Bible verses at the tops and pages like that. They're beautifully kind of that hand lettering feel, but this one, just to give you an idea, since you probably can't read it, therefore, as God's chosen people, holy and dearly loved, clothe yourselves with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. Colossians 3:12. they're not verses that are going to hurt anybody, but they are in there. I personally love that. So this is a Christian journal. It is Mary Square's Life Planner, retails for about $30. The highlight here being that they get to use it as they need to, so they plug in those dates. But then if they take some time off of it, they haven't wasted any time in it. Another gift idea, and something you've probably never heard of, but is great for this age range, is Game of Phones. Yes, I said that right, not the TV show, Game of Phones. This is kind of one of those, if you can't beat them, join them. And it makes them take their phone and turn it into a game. So it's a deck of cards that comes in a box. Retail price is about $30. You will find it on sale for around $20 if you keep an eye on it. So all the cards tell them to do different things. It's a lot of fun. Minimum players is 3, max is however many want to play the game. The fun things, just to give you an idea of what the cards tell them to do: text a random number, first reply from a human wins. In the meantime, keep playing. Read the first word from the last 5 texts you've received. Best combination wins this card. Each round has a judge that's not playing. The judge then decides who won that card. The goal is to win 10 cards and you've won the game. There's a lot of cards in the whole box, so you can play a ton of different games with no repeats. So this is just half. Overall, it's fun. This is going to be a lot of laughter, but it's a good way to just, if they're already on their phones, to get them to be on their phones as a group, but on purpose. So a fun game to grab that's a little different, that they won't have heard of. You get to be cool mom or cool aunt. So Game of Phones retails about $30, but you will find it on sale. It's sold on Amazon, so you don't have to go far to find it, but it's a fun one for this age group. Another one, it might seem kind of random, is an umbrella. There are tons of cute styles here, so you can go all different directions. This particular one is from Shed Rain. And Shed Rain, you may not realize, in the umbrella industry is one of the leaders. They've been making umbrellas since 1947. This little guy right here probably weighs a pound. So perfect to go in a backpack or a purse back and forth to school, especially if we're at the high end and they're 18 living on campus. Perfect to live in a dorm room and not take up a lot of space, but we are, giving them an umbrella. This one is an open and close with one button, so I don't have to do any work. So I would point you in this direction, umbrella-wise. It's just something as a great stocking stuffer, something that's needed but can be fun and can be trendy with all the different designs that are out there. One other gift idea that's not on the table, and this is really because sky's the limit here. You can go any direction that you want, but something that I would highly recommend for this age group is an activity fitness tracker. We think of them more as adults, like, yes, I want that. They're kind of expensive, but this age range would also love it. They're very much into kind of focusing on body, but let's help them to focus on that in a healthy way. So tracking just their fitness and their health in all of this. I don't recommend going super expensive. They're still possibly gonna lose it. It could get stolen. But there are lots of them that are under the $50 range that will still work if they have a phone or don't have a phone. And that's something to consider too, whether or not your 14 to 18-year-old already has their own cell phone or their various devices. If the fitness tracker requires an app to use with it, then obviously that's not gonna work if they don't have a phone yet. But there are devices that do not require a phone to work with them. So just do a little bit of research. I would point you in the direction of Fitbit in the lower range Fitbits or the Garmin VivoFits. They're both very good brands, but they both also have models that are $50 or less that don't require apps. And you can go, sky's the limit on price. But in this age range, I wouldn't go above that mark because they do tend to lose things, or it gets out of fad or out of trend for them and they don't want to wear it. But that's some ideas for gift ideas for girls 14 to 18. There's even more. If you head over to Southern Savers, click on the link that's below this video or click right here on the little information button and you will head over to the post. You'll see all the other gift ideas that we have for this age range and hopefully it will help you as you do your Christmas shopping.